Here we go yet again, folks. Another day, another example of leftist violence being condoned at all levels of the Democrat Party. Gone are the days where they can claim that this is just a fringe minority of their party that they disavow, as they are going out there and actively protecting their followers from any consequences as they go out there and attack Republicans, conservatives, and especially the Trump supporters. And what's worse is that the frequency of these attacks are increasing at an exponential rate. I remember it wasn't that long ago where if you heard someone going out there and talking about how America is headed towards a second civil war, you would have thought that person was crazy. Unfortunately, in today's world, it seems like that could be a real possibility if the left continues down this course. As one of the latest examples of political violence being condoned at all levels of the Democrat Party, we have this being reported from Not the Bee, where DA Alvin Bragg's office has dismissed charges against Breonna Rivers, who assaulted a pro-life advocate, and that assault was captured on camera back in April, first allowing the felony to be downgraded to a misdemeanor and then dropped entirely. So let's be clear what the Democrats are doing. They're constantly going out there, dehumanizing and demonizing anybody who disagrees with them on anything. They go out there, get on camera, and encourage their followers to go out there and violently attack anybody who disagrees with them or stands in their way. And then when they do that and they get caught on camera, what happens? The Democrats that are in control of the areas in which the violence is most prominent ensure that their followers that engage in those violence face no consequences. So what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to go down when you have one side constantly promoting violence and those in position of powers ensure that there is no consequences when they go out there and attack their political opponents? And it's not just the Trump supporters in the streets. The attacks, the demonization is even going up to and including attacks on federal agents who are just carrying out their jobs, which is to enforce the laws passed by Congress. And as we have seen, left-wing extremists have gone after and attacked ICE. And in the few instances where some have been arrested, what happens? The leftists who control those cities just lets the criminal go with absolutely no consequences for attacking federal agents. However, the federal government has been catching on to this, and as they are being released from state courthouses or county jails, the federal government is now swooping in saying, nope, and now starting to arrest them, and all of a sudden they're crying, oh, my rights, my rights. Guess what? Being violent is not a right found anywhere in the Constitution. And the rhetoric is so bad and the left is so stupid that as I was looking through the news today, I had found out that in Portland, Ice Cube's tour bus was damaged by fire. Someone deliberately attacked the tour bus of Ice Cube, probably because all they saw was ice on there, and they thought that was Immigration and Custom Enforcement rather than the former rapper and current actor. And of course, as I'm recording this, I've been reading news reports throughout most of the day about how protesters, or more accurately, violent rioters, are once again attacking ICE agents in Illinois. There can be no doubt that the left has finally decided that under no circumstances are they engaging in debate anymore. Violence is all they're going to do in order to achieve their political goals, because so far it seems to have been working for them. They get to attack and intimidate and instill fear on their political opponents while being protected by the very top of the Democrat Party to ensure that they face no consequences. And we as conservatives, while we abhor violence, will have to figure out how it is we're going to be able to respond while sticking to our morals and being able to maintain our safety. Now, one of the best ways that I can think of to accomplish this is for the federal government to now designate all physical attacks, all physical violence on federal agents as acts of domestic terrorism and charge them in federal court. Now, of course, the left is going to go off and say, oh, that's somehow suppression of right, that's an attack on free speech, and all the other narcissistic bullcrap that they go out there shouting anytime there's any attempt to hold them accountable for their illegal activities. And you know what? We just got to not care. Don't care about what they say. Anytime they try to say it, just show them clips of the violence they're engaged in. But let me know what you think in the comments. In the meantime, don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.